to stream my music video worldwide.
On a special Liv and Maddie. Liv's new song.
Was that as terrible as I think it was?
Did you think that was the worst thing ever?
I did.
Then yes.
It's all wrong.
It's only gonna get worse if I have to sing Fro-Yo, YOLO at my...
YOLO. You only live once. A phrase that's been around forever and, in a way, can be pretty inspiring. It's the reminder that you need to live life to its fullest because you're going to be in a cedar box or an oversized ashtray in only a few short years, so you need to spend what little time you have on this earth enjoying the best life possible. The problem with it is that the me generation, you spoiled little shits that have somehow went your entire lives without hearing the word no, are now hearing it for the first time coming out of the mouth of Drake. A talentless fuck famous for making shitty music and then using the profits he enjoys from drooling idiots buying that shitty music to live a life of excess, and then rapping about how great that life is. The result? You only live once is no longer an inspiring phrase, it's used as an excuse for being a fucking idiot. I went out last night and got so drunk I woke up with 3 guys passed out beside me and my hair all crusty. YOLO! Or, tried meth the other day. YOLO! Or, drove home drunk last night. Think I ran over a dog. YOLO. Instead of being ashamed of this behavior, they can now justify it. You only live once, right? So why not try meth or get fucked by 3 guys while not entirely conscious? And I mean, clearly people from every generation have acted like assholes. The difference was that in previous generations, people did it because they were just ignorant. For years, people smoked because there were ads that said doctors recommended certain cigarettes. People drove drunk because no one really understood that it was a really bad idea. And girls and guys have both been fucking strangers they just met since forever. People just didn't really know about STIs and AIDS. But there's a difference between ignorance and stupidity. Ignorance is when you just don't know any better, possibly through no fault of your own. Stupidity is knowing better, but still doing something you shouldn't anyway, and there's no excuse for ignorance anymore, not in the age we live in. And I'm sure some fucker will say, whatever Buckley, what are you like 50? Just because you don't know how to have fun, don't hate on us for living our lives. But shit needs to be put in perspective as well. Drake and other celebrities that party their lives away are millionaires with a job. Sure, their job is a joke, but it's a job. They pay their taxes and buy shit, which keeps the economy going, and they contribute to society in some way by entertaining morons who need to be distracted from the fact that they'll never amount to anything. So, if they want to spend their off hours fucking around, that's their business. If you're in your late teens to mid-20s and go to school and go out drinking 5 nights a week and act like a dipshit all the time, and then say shit like, spent all my money on alcohol, don't have enough for rent, probably gonna have to ask my parents for a few bucks, YOLO, that's not something to be proud of. And YOLO isn't an excuse, it just shows you don't know how to manage your own life. And you still clearly need an adult to manage it for you, which is fucking sad because you're an adult. Or you're supposed to be. And even if you do have a job, and that's how you decide to live life to the fullest by spending it mostly high or drunk, do you honestly believe that's what the phrase "you only live once" should mean? Is that how you want to be remembered if anyone remembers you at all, which they won't? I'm not saying don't go enjoy yourself and let off some steam once in a while, but if you drink or use drugs the same amount of days or more days of the week than you actually work, you're a piece of shit. And I don't care if you think I'm being a judgmental asshole, that's just how it is. How come you never hear things like, went and helped out at a soup kitchen, YOLO, or spent the day volunteering with kids, YOLO, or if you're just gonna be selfish still, went to the gym today and didn't shovel chips in my mouth like I was feeding an old coal engine on a train, YOLO. How come those things aren't seen as living life to its fullest? I'll tell you why. Because we're shit as a society. Bragging about that kind of thing makes you look like you think you're better than everyone, while bragging that you got shit-faced and fucked some girl you just met an hour before makes you awesome, or shows you've got swag or whatever the fuck. The saying is correct, you only live once. Then that's it, nothing else, you're just dead. So don't squander what little time you have like a fucking moron. Or waste it, whatever. If you're the type of person influenced by this type of shit, it's not like you were going to amount to anything even if you did put any effort into it.
At my internet concerts, Fro-Yo, YOLO, Fro, no, she didn't lie.
And ever since they shot Liv's video here, it's been a little crazy. We'll barely get to see each other. Unless you worked here?
When Diggy hires Maddie.
I love working with you.
Me 2 times 2.
You guys are gross.
Will things turn cold?
You were supposed to sing.
Sorry, boss.
I'm not your boss, I'm your boss.
An all-new Liv and Maddie, Sunday, June 29th at 8, part of Night of Premieres on Disney Channel.
This yellow stuff shouldn't be exposed to kids. This episode is inappropriate.